Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for another movie look back review. Now, growing up, I was a huge Nintendo fan, and one of my favorite video games to play on the NES was Double Dragon. Now, recently here on the channel, I took a look back at another movie inspired by a popular video game, and that was the Super Mario Brothers live action movie. If you missed that review, the link is down below. And honestly, guys, I was actually pleasantly surprised on how much I enjoyed that movie. But what about today's movie look back? Double Dragon, released back in 1994. Is this movie worth 50,000 points, or is it in serious need of a software patch? Let's get on with the look back review. The movie stars Robert Patrick as Koga Shuko, Mark Dacascos as Jimmy Lee, Scott Wolf as Billy Lee, Kristina Wagner as Linda Lash, Julia Nickson as Satori Imada, Alyssa Milano as Marian Delario, and was directed by James Yukich. Now, Koga possesses one half of the Double Dragon, the power of the mind, and Satori, she has the other half, the power of strength. But Koga believes if he can combine both parts of the Double Dragon, it will give him ultimate power, and it's going to be up to the Lee brothers to stop him. Now, the movie takes place in New Los Angeles in 2007 after a big earthquake that pretty much destroyed everything that we knew and loved about the original Los Angeles. And I really do like what the filmmakers did with the setting of this movie. It actually feels like they kind of threw a bunch of ideas into a hat, and actually instead of just picking a few, they picked them all out, but it actually kind of works. I do dig the setting, and one of the things I really do like is that the water has actually rose as high as the Hollywood sign, and the water is actually flammable. So there are some cool and creative things they did with the setting. Now, Double Dragon was released in 1994, and I feel like the movie tries to take influences from things that were popular in pop culture at the time and make it its own movie. It tries to have like the comedic style of, let's say, Saved by the Bell, and combine it with the fighting style of the Power Rangers. But unfortunately, the execution, it's about as original as Screech's spaghetti sauce and falls flat like a field trip plan by Mr. Belding's brother. Now, there are some references to the original source material of the video game. The gangs that the Lee brothers will have to go up against. Linda Lash creating havoc with her whip, the Double Dragon arcade cabinet in the back of one scene, and of course having to go up against one of my least favorite enemies, Boa Bobo. The main protagonist in this movie is played by Robert Patrick, who's an extremely talented actor, but unfortunately even he can't save this movie. His talents just fall flat with the material he has to work with. It tries to come off as campy and cheesy, but it's just corny and boring in the end. Now, to add to the campiness of this movie, there's some bad one-liners in this movie, in particular when Kristina Wagner and Alyssa Milano's characters, when they confront each other. Kristina Wagner tells Alyssa Milano she's gonna show her who the boss is, and then Alyssa Milano goes on to say, well, I generally send my oppositions to the hospital, and here they're referencing the shows that they were on at the time, Who's the Boss and General Hospital. I know what they were going for, but it just doesn't work. Now, do I recommend you guys go back and rewatch Double Dragon the movie? No, I don't. Even though it's streaming for free on Amazon Prime, it's not worth your time. I was really hoping I would go and enjoy this movie like I did the Super Mario Brothers live action movie, but unfortunately, Double Dragon, it just runs out of lives. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give the Double Dragon movie a 4 out of 10. There were a couple things I did enjoy this movie, which actually helps bolster the grade just a little bit from being like a 2. Because honestly, if I didn't like the set design and some of the references, this movie would have definitely been a 2 out of 10. Because let's face it, the acting here is just awful. In particular, the Lee brothers. The story and the dialogue are just as cringy, and the fight scenes, well, they're just not very well coordinated. There's actually better fight scenes in the old Power Rangers TV show than what's here in a live action movie. Now, guys, when was the last time you watched the Double Dragon movie, and what were your thoughts? Leave me a comment below, and guys, if you like movie reviews like this, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.